Hello ladies and gentlemen, Martin here, out on the bushcraft. Just giving you a little show around on what we Camp Carroll today. It's a bit rainy and blustery and looks like we're going to get a fair bit of rain. It says we're getting the tail end of that hurricane from America. I don't think that's coming down this far, but it's getting a bit blowy here. Just having a little wander around. And a little table there for putting the stuff on beside the stove. Just knock that up with a bits of scrap what I found, bits of tree stump and a few old planks. And the camp's still there, it hasn't blew down yet, so that's a bonus. We're just waiting on Mac coming and Mike Smith. Mac Tightwad, Mike Smith, they're coming down shortly. And I'm just waiting to say we'll have a little fiddle about when they get here. We're just having a little wander around at the minute. And Steve's got a digger in over there, he's been clearing up a bit down the bottom. But loads of birds and things around. As I say, it's getting blustery, and we're going to have something to eat and a bit of a chill out today, I think. If it does rain too heavy, we've got plenty of shelter. There's room in there for all of us, so that's not too bad. So this is my little table I've knocked up. Just quite sturdy. It's not going to go anywhere. And that's the rocket stove there. We'll probably improve on that as well as we go along. Just down there in front of the shelter, I'm going to put a little fire pit in down there and a little reflector as well. So I'll maybe get that done today, hopefully, and see how it goes. That's over now. And I'll see you in a little while. Bye. Hello everyone, Martin here again. And we've got back here, sorting out these little bivy bag. Couldn't get the words out there for a minute. And we've got Mike as well. Both come down to Camp Carroll for the day. And we're having a little fiddle about. Mike's setting up his bivy bag, see how that goes. And we've also just put a little heat reflector up. I've got to put another bit on the top of it yet. And got a stainless steel plate there I would have found. That'll use for a bit of a reflector. That'll throw the heat back in lovely. Whenever we get it going, I've just got to dig a little fire pit out in front of it shortly. And we'll be well away. Mike's doing his bivy bag there. It's going to be quite good. We've all had a cup of tea, what have you, all the kit sitting on the table, and we're just fiddling about here in a minute, so I'll get back to you in a little while. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we have Mike's TP up, little lavau. Yeah, very good as well. It's just a wee bit too small for me, I think, because I'm too long on the legs for that, but it would get you out of trouble, like, you know what I mean? But it's a handy little bit of kit right enough. It's quite heavy. But if you were out for a weekend somewhere, like, you know, you have it in the back of the car, you'd be laughing. You wouldn't want to hump it about hiking, but it's good enough for what it is. But it's just a wee bit too small for me. You see him? And we've got Mac's bivy bag down here as well. That's quite a nice job and all. Mike's going to put another pole in. I've got my firewall up to reflect the heat, so there's a throne sitting beside it. I have to move that back from there before I put a fire on there, but it's all coming on rightly. We're getting there. We've got the table up, got the stove, we've got Mac there. So it's coming on, it's getting there slowly but surely. You see, Mike's just brought his lavau down today to let me see what it's like before going buy one. I don't think I will, because I think it's a wee bit too small for me. Being too long in the legs, like I say. But it is a good little piece of kit. It would get you out of trouble. But like Mike says, you don't really want to be carrying it about because it does weigh a bit. There you go, he's extended the front of it there. Yeah, you could get in under there alright. Even I could lie under that right enough. Depending on what way the rain's coming in, but it's quite a nice little piece of kit. Yeah, there'd be room in there like that. Yeah, oh, you get two of you in there like that. That's not bad at all now, while you've done it there. A little bit of paracord on there, but stretch that down again, wouldn't it? Hold that pole in place. The ideal one on the other side where you are as well, you'd be laughing. I think that would keep you. That would keep you dry. That the winds and all, wouldn't it? You could have a good night in there, really. Stretch out like that. It's a bit better than I thought, right enough when you do it like that. And like I say, I like to see out as well anyway, so I wouldn't really want it all enclosed. Yeah, that's a good job, mate. Hey, Dave. I don't know, I'm having second thoughts now. When you put it up like that there with that stick out there, just say put a paracord up with that to hold the stick up there, you'd be laughing, wouldn't you? Yeah, it gives you a little bit more room. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't. No, I like to see out and see what I'm doing. Hence the big open door on that thing there. Oh, lovely, mate. Right, I'll see you all in a little while. Right.
Unless the rain's driving.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
If it's driving in that side,
you probably other side out, yeah.
you use that one.
That's right, yeah. Oh, it looks a lot better now you've done it like that, right enough. It would give you a bit of room. You could get a good kip in there, I reckon. Yeah.
You use it just as a candle. Basically what I'm using it for now is a candle pipe.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
So you take the pole out and you can just about lay across the
yeah, yeah. Oh, there's a nice little piece of kit, right enough now you've done it like that. I'll say, but I'll just be. I reckon I could get in there like and get me out of trouble, but I think it just might be a wee bit too small for me.
What, you're a big lad?
I know, yeah, I know, yeah.
Fancy one, mate. I've got one at home.
Yeah. There we have Mike and his hoop bivy. That's quite a good little job. Plenty of room in there for you.
Yeah, that zip down.
Get that zip up and all to your laughing, mate. You get your bergen in underneath there and all. The kit in there keep you well dry, mate. Especially if you get a tarp over the top and all too, just to come out in. But it was raining, but that you wouldn't get wet in there. I'll give you it's very stealthy. Give you a nice little kit in there, boys. Plenty of room in that, isn't there? You're not that small either, are you?
No, man, no.
You know, you're 6 foot old, aren't you?
So, bergen in there would be sort of a bare bones type of thing, mate.
Yeah.
These ones when they first come out years ago. But I had a result on this. I'm going to do a proper video on it. So I need to say thanks to somebody that's looked at having tendencies, because on my local market, I've got this tenner. It is brand new.
The result,
I
mate.
noticed it had futile nylon on the bottom as opposed to normal bivy bags, and I've got it home and I've rolled it out, and as you can see, I've got, well, what's my beauty? I'm not sure they'd put it on a special forces bag anyway, no, because them guys obviously, I don't know, go in sterile. But this has so far cost me a tenner. The only thing it didn't come with was some hoops. And when you get the fiberglass ones, as you bend them round too much, they kind of fracture and break. But I remember Mick at Animal Tendency, so a big shout out to you, mate. I will be doing a video. My camera's just decided not to work today for some reason. He wanted a normal bivy bag with a mosquito net, very similar to this, excellent bit of kit, and he's very much like myself, likes modifying the stuff. And I remember he had some plastic poles, so a couple of emails have gone to and fro, and cheers Mick, because like late last night, as we see here, comes from one of his kids' defunct play tents, and yes mate, I've cut that. I was in as a curtain, because if you cut it too small you're buggered, but just needs about 5mm off each side, and that is absolutely perfect, mate. So there will be something coming back to. I'm going to have to, you said no, you don't want nothing, and I really appreciate that, mate, but there's a little, well, got a little idea anyway, but I've just ended up with a special forces, well, I hate calling it that, but a full-on bivy bag with all the stuff up there, but so far it's cost me a tenner, and you know, when you look on the old, they're hard to get hold of, and you know, cost a fortune. But this to me is a bare bones type of stuff, and will be going alongside something that I'm making. You know, a very lightweight, very minimalistic carry kit, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm very happy with this. The first time I've really had the chance to get it out, and all I've done with this so far Because you put the old holes in and it goes boom when you put the stakes in, doesn't it, mate? That's all it's got in is 4 stakes. And obviously, you have your Bergen there if you need it to. I think I'd probably have my Bergen at the bottom because I must be able to get out of things very, very quickly. But there's certainly ample room to store your kit here. Keep you dry, keep you warm, low profile, low to the ground, out the wind and out the rain. There's a fallacy I see some people having, I learnt long ago, with a Gore-Tex bivy bag that you can completely do yourself up in it. Well, you'll only be comfortable as long as the oxygen level inside, because this thing doesn't permutate air or fast enough for you to actually breathe. So there'll have to be a little air hole in it somewhere, and that'll always be on one side anyway. But other than that, I think for what it is, it rolls up pretty small. You've got an ideal lightweight shelter. An ideal little result because the whole thing cost me a tenner. Obviously the guy didn't know what it was, but that's not my fault. I just said it's how much you want for that, and he said a tenner. I had a couple of bits off him, like some gloves and a little small day sack and that, so it's yeah, first putting up. So Mick, really appreciate your help with the dig out with the poles, mate, and I'll be doing a separate sort of video of this. I want to do it down, but unfortunately Murphy's Law, my camera stop, it's decided it's not going to work. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, see you later.
Proper result.
And it speaks.
Talking bivy.
It's a good sort of 7 inches off my face.
Yeah, that's good.
And all this is 2 poles and 4 pegs so far.
It's a nice bit of kit, mate.
And it's got a nice lip here, so when I've left it open a little bit at the bottom for air to come in, I ain't going to get water coming in there. We're happy with that. Oh, reminds me of the old days. Gave you that bigger footprint. That's another one. I'll tell you what, next time you come, I would bring my dog. It'll be drinks and stuff off the counter. Yeah. Let's try that. Yeah. Try it with another half and see if it makes a big difference. Because that's why I was a bit. I mean, I actually sold it, the other one, to a guy that made this little thing. And he cut down the cost. No, yeah. But when you talk about your doing that, so that 1 metre, 2 metre, 3 metre, 4 metre, 5 metre, 6 metre, 7 metre, 8 metres. So if it comes like 1.5 metres wide, you're going to need 4 then, and that'll give you so that sort of size, I reckon. We should put that down.
Here we have Mac inside Barry's Make's lavau. You can stretch right out then with a door open like that.
There.
Yeah.
If I want to shuffle round to the back, Mike, you know, I can. Yeah. I'm never going to be. I don't sleep on meat, you know. So.
There's a bit of room, isn't there?
Yeah. I'm just set 6 foot. But I think at times you kind of look for perfection. Everything's got to be.
See, I tend to sort of like sleep straight and on my back.
Yeah.
That's the way I sleep. So I found that my head was sort of like up against one end and my feet were touching this end. And I mean I'm only what, just over 5'8".
There's room in there like that.
It's me sleeping, But even as you can see here, there's the air bit coming in. I've had one, but I didn't put it up yet. No, I think there's certainly a lot in there, mate, and I think it's a good idea. I'll just sew that skirt around the bottom, a 12-inch skirt around the bottom, so it's lifted up, pulled out, and that's even the skirt's pegged in. 8, 4,
Well, if you've done it like a small bell tent sort of thing, so exactly. you just get an extra. You'd have to raise the pole up somehow, or even as I say, as I've done it before.
Well, you only need 1 or 2 more of these, and these are easy to get hold of.
Yeah.
I'll probably sort of put them
I don't know how big the old basher poles are. So.
I don't think they go up that high. No. I know you can't get extendable ones, but I've got a couple of basher poles don't go much higher than that. So.
But no, and I like you would have to, unless it was like a howling gale and you know that type of stuff, mates, like north wind and the snow. Because I won't be in something that's buttoned up.
No.
Or not something I can grab hold of and just pull it to get out quickly if needed be, mate.
Yeah.
You know? And it's not claustrophobia thing, it's just well, usually have to be make quick exit, if that makes sense. I'd have to sort of cant my head a bit, but no. I'm not talking about perfect, but I'd certainly go sleeping here, no problem.
Yeah, there's a bit more room in it open like that, right enough. It would get you out of trouble. That.
I think the thing is that you look at it and think originally you go, oh no, it's too tight, right? And then you play around with it a bit.
Whoa!
Ugly man.
Hello ladies and gents, Martin here again, Red Under Bushcraft. It's just a little quick shout out for my woodsman, John. He's got a great channel and this isn't for his competition. I did say that I would give him a shout out, but I'm not entering a competition because I've got more or less everything I need anyway. So it's just a little thing. Have a look at his channel if you're not sub to him. Give him a sub because he's a great lad, very nice bloke, and he's got a cracking channel. So anybody who hasn't seen him yet, have a look over there and see what you think. All the best, John. Cheers, mate.
You gonna move anywhere?
This one looks a lovely job, isn't it? And here's our fire pit, boys. They are. Max the General.
How's coming on, mate?
Max Sergeant Major, and I'm just a private. Very good, that's a lovely little job that for the fire pit. The reflector at the back of it and all.
Yeah, a bit of a scaling, got that. Dug it down, fire pit.
Lovely.
Might get the old Boy Scout badge for today, because we was initially going to use this stainless steel for a bit of the old reflector there, but Mike's come up. We're going to, poles coming up, okay, one way we're going to rig it up, but what you're going to have is this. I do like that. A spanking idea there, Mark. So that will be, you know, there where we can adjust the height, but one is going to give cover for the fire if it's raining, and two, as Mike said, that's going to get extremely hot, and you are now looking at our hot plate. So a nice roaring fire underneath that. Whether we rig it up with like wire coming down here, it will be rigged up like that, approximate height when we get it going. Big fire underneath there, doesn't matter if it's raining, and it's going to make a, once obviously cleaned down and sterilised, that'll make a good cooking pot.
Cracking hot plate, mate. Yeah, that's a brilliant idea,
and
mate.
Again, it's another thing that's stopping the heat going straight up, and more of it's going to be reflected that way.
Back in, yeah. That's brilliant, mate.
Idea, Mike.
It's a brilliant idea.
So you get the Boy Scout badge for today,
Yep.
right? That's fair enough.
Give it the thumbs up there, mate.
As we had a wander over there, we had to smash it up a bit, but that's going to make a nice little
Brilliant, yeah. There's the fire pit in anyway.
windlassing on that as well, mate.
Yeah, that ain't going to move. Yeah.
So used to the old trenches and so
Yeah,
forth.
that's not going to move.
Maybe, we don't know, we might have cut it out a little bit more and have a little pit here. Something down in the front.
Yeah.
Obviously that dug in, so when the fire's there you can drag all the ashes over, put a grill, you know, if that's down, put a grill across there, and that'll just, you know, for keeping things hot, or, you know,
yeah, brilliant.
your bacon where you don't want to be cooking in that direct heat because it's too hot.
Yeah, I've got a couple of them grill plates indoors.
Yeah,
I'll bring them up.
so I think that's going to be...
Yeah, that's ideal.
Anyway, this is the Essex answer to the fire pit, alright?
Brilliant, yeah. Yeah.
Something like that, and I think that's a cracking idea. Yeah.
That's brilliant, mate. Yeah, that's going to work a treat.
You know, there's a couple of bolts there. No, real...
Well, I drilled that.
Yeah, you know,
So,
and then if it was like that, mate, fair enough, and then, you know, a bit of wire cut from holes, what we've got plenty of wire.
Yeah, I drill that, and then we can tack it to the back there, and then we can put a bit of wire across, like you say.
You know? I don't know what we're looking at height, but I don't think that's too bad on the height.
No, that's all right. I'd get a lot of heat on that. Yeah. That'll roast up.
Yeah.
The cooking on that, no problem. You stick your kettle on there even to keep warm.
You can probably get it where you want it, but...
Spot on.
Job done.
Spot on.
In between the rain, that's what we've been doing.
Yeah, good job. It's done and all. Brilliant. That's absolutely fantastic.
Put a couple of wings on it as well.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I say. I've got to stick a few wings across, a couple of wings across it, and that'll keep the heat back and even more, won't it? You know. That's a brilliant job. Yeah, that's just a lovely little job down there.
You know, actually drag out the ash to see what I'm doing now, cooking on that. You know, if you've got something you want to put in foil, with taters and stuff like that.
Lovely.
Ages since I would have taken that fire and a bit of foil.
Yeah, we'll have that next week sometime, mate.
we're going to dig this out?
I suppose so, mate, yeah.
We'll be back with you in a minute, ladies and gents, when this is done. Boys, there's our fire pit. Me and Mac and Mike done, and I think Mike and Mac done more of it than I did. It was a good job, and it's going to be a cracker. We haven't lit it up yet, but we will get it lit up soon. And we're going to get an overnighter done soon, hopefully. So, just showing you what we've done today. We've done that. We've got a little table over there as well, what I got done. So, that's not too bad. And everything, we're all just getting ready to pack up now. There's my bag over there. There's Max down there. Oh, and we've still got Mike's bag in here. He's got his kit there. So we've got loads of kit to go yet, but we're getting there. And we're getting ready to go now. Give us a little power now. The weather's been changing on and off all day. It's been windy and rainy, but it's not too bad a day. And we've got two gentlemen here. We've had a blanking day out. I've enjoyed myself. And as I say, we're just getting ready to go now. And I'll come up tomorrow and fiddle about a bit more with this fire pit. It's nearly done. Just got to get that lid on the top of it there, and that's going to work out brilliant. So there's a little spot there with Mac is done, and Mike, because we're going to just push the hot ashes into, so we can do a little bit of keeping our pots warm and what have you as well. That's a nice fire pit. It's going to be a cracker. There's the old throne door. I'll have to take that down in a minute. So I'll let you all go now, and this is it. We've had a blanking day. Two cracking gentlemen for company, so say good night, chaps.
Bye all.
Bye all. See you all later on. Bye bye. Well, ladies and gents, me and Mike are here today with Mac. There's Mac there, as you see, obviously, and guess who that is over there? That's Mike's impression of a certain young Essex plotter. He's even got the shorts on, look. Oh, he's got lovely legs as well, hasn't he? Look, hey, look at that there, right? Go, look at them knees. Hey, so, he's even got the hat and all, look. Dead ringer for it. I tell you, could be twins. Couldn't you? Hey. Anyway, we'll let you go, and I'll see you later, Barry. Bye.
Bye. Bye.